friends and family. Family and friends. It's your girl, Be the Alchemist again. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for the likes, subscriptions, the shares, the comments. I appreciate it. I appreciate the tribe that is being built, the community that is being built on this platform. It is my sincerest intent that it grows to a place of harmony, unity, love, and connection for so many to be able to feel connected and to not feel alone on their journey, because you are not alone. Okay, speaking of being connected, let's talk about relationships, aka reflections and connections. What's the purpose of relationships, aka reflections and connections? What's the purpose of them? The purpose of relationship and reflection is so that we can learn from one another and also learn ourselves better. That's why people is on the planet, to learn themselves and to learn from other people. Divine, the creator, source, the highest that I like to refer to, this great spirit and energy of love and all things good. This energy works through people. People that are receptive and are open and available. Just as God works through people for the purpose of healing and teaching and sharing and giving, so does the frequency of the devil. Works the same way. The devil can work through me, through you, through anyone else that is available. They've made their conscious, their mind, their emotions, their soul, their spirit, their energy. They have made themselves available to be used by the lesser, the lower forces. And you have to be able to differentiate and distinguish who is operating from what frequency that shows up in your life. You have to be able to recognize the divinity within you, the God within you, or the goddess within you, as well as the devil within you and its demons, your demons. You have to be able to recognize these energies within you. You can't be walking around ignorant and just blind. You're not setting yourself up for success and for peace and to prosper and to thrive when you are in denial, swimming in the river of denial. No, we can't do that, friends and family. But, not us are ready to, see the truth and to see the real and accept it and to embrace it. And it's okay. We're all on different journeys, different paths, different timelines. We have to respect that. Only someone who is spiritually mature, emotionally mature, mentally mature can accept someone's on a different timeline, someone's on a different path, and respectfully, so am I. And so we have to either separate, go our separate ways, or just create some distance and some boundaries, some solid, firm boundaries. Not no wishy-washy, uncertain boundaries. Okay? It's not going to produce the desired results. But yeah, so relationships are our reflections. They show us things within ourselves that needs our attention for healing, for growth, for transformation. When you are in a relationship or you're connecting with someone on some level, you're going to be triggered and you're going to trigger the other person. There's something in you that is going to trigger an emotion. You're going to feel uneasy, you're going to feel nervous or fearful or insecure, even upset or angry or sad. Whatever emotion comes up from the triggering, whatever it is that is being triggered within you, that is what the divine needs you to give attention to and do some shadow work on, because it was hidden within you. And whatever scenario or situation or relationship that you have with a specific person or specific people that's triggering an emotion in you or showing you a mirrored reflection of a flaw, a character flaw, a behavior, an attitude, an addiction, a thought process, something that is unhealthy for you and for your growth. And these things that come up within you that is getting triggered is vital and necessary for you to heal and transmute and to release, okay, and put and replace in its place something of a higher vibration and frequency before you grow to your next level, before you go into your new phase of life, your new cycle, your new season of life. These things need to be handled and taken care of, friends and family. Or, all the things that you are making big plans on and you have all these desires for, and you know what I'm saying? You can forget about it. Because the longer you delay your healing and your transformation, your shadow work, the worse it's gonna get. Okay? The worse it's going to get. Now, one thing that I know about walking with the divine, having a relationship with the divine, is that the divine will never fail you, leave you, or forsake you. The divine will provide everything you need. The divine will blow your mind with the things that you need, want, and desire, and hope for, and pray for. Okay? The divine will show up and show out in your life, as they say in the church culture and community. You just have to be willing to take a risk and take a chance and bet on God. See, so many people will be willing to bet on the devil because they be so much in their ego and in their lower self, their lower nature, allowing their ego and their demons to make decisions, make huge life-changing decisions, and then also taking advice and guidance and counsel from other people who are operating in their lower nature that don't have wisdom. I mean proven wisdom. I'm not talking about something that sounds good because how it's presented, how it's dressed up, and how it's, no. We're dealing with the facts, okay? Not delusion and deception and fakery. We're not dealing with that. Anybody who's serious about their life and serious about their journey and serious about their purpose, what they came here to do, what they came here to be, you gotta keep it a buck with yourself. You gotta keep it a buck with the universe and with God, the divine. Otherwise, you're just gonna hold yourself up and hold yourself back by being in denial and lying to yourself. And don't nobody have time for that. Well, not nobody who is serious about their life and serious about what they came here to achieve and to accomplish. Okay, so back to the connection. So the divine is the source of all of our healing, our abundance, our happiness, our joy, our peace, all the things good that we desire in this life. So if you are not properly connecting and making yourself available for the divine to use you, and also for the divine to also show up in your life through the vessel of another person, through the connection between you and another person, through the relating of you with another person, through a relationship. Okay? You're relating on a ship, traveling together, journeying through this thing called life together to get to a common destination. Whether this is a temporary joyride or it's something that's set and contracted cosmically, heavenly, soulfully for the long haul. But it's not even really about that. It's really about just being in the moment. Being in the moment and allowing yourself to connect. Because if you don't allow yourself to connect and open up, open your mind, open your heart, open your soul to the opportunity, and not and pressing through your fear and pressing through your insecurity, you can very well be missing out on a blessing to learn something new about yourself and learn something new about God, learn something new about the universe, learn something new about life, about love. Whatever lesson the divine in the universe is presenting to you through your triggers and you connecting with a specific person, individual, or people. You have to be present and recognize and be connected and tapped in intuitively to your intuitive awareness and your senses to be able to read what is being presented and what's being shown to you. Otherwise, you'll miss it. And friends and family, we don't have time here to waste. And see, with the things that us humans, in our humanity, we fail to realize a lot of the time that the divine operates outside of time. We get so we get so caught up and consumed with time and so concerned with time. Oh, things need to happen this way by this time, or la da 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 dee dee dee. And it's like, okay, you got to be flexible with the universe, because one thing I know about God, let me tell you something from my experience and my walk with the divine, my relationship with the divine. God will blow your mind. I'm telling you, what you think will happen, your plans and your hope, your prayer, your desire that you want it to happen in a specific time frame, a specific time window, I'm telling you, God could do it in the blink of an eye. And I'm exaggerating, but I'm using this as an example to get you to grasp and really get and understand how Source, divine creator, the highest in the universe, how they operate, how they work. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. People, I'm telling you, if you don't believe in magic, I'm telling you, the divine source creator, the universe will give you a crash 101 course on magical things. Okay? And you be like, man, you want to talk about magic and miracles and like the impossible. The divine's middle name is impossible. What are you talking about? Okay, the divine does the impossible all day, every day, through people, through willing and available souls who have done the work and who consistently and proactively and actively do the work. But yeah, so back to relationships, connections. We pray for things and then God sends it through a person. And then you know, we don't be in position energetically, vibrationally, spiritually, to be able to recognize that this is what I prayed for, or you know what I'm saying, or you don't even be available to connect with the individual or with the person. You're not opening up the package, you're not opening up the gift. It's like that child on Christmas Day, when they open up, they're excited, they are expecting. You got to be excited like a child when you are co-creating and collaborating and manifesting with Source Creator. Like that child excited on Christmas Day. That child is open. Its heart is open. Its mind is open. It's full of imagination and possibilities. It knows no limits. You have to be that way when you are connecting with the divine. It's a beautiful thing, friends and family, because we are here having a spiritual experience. So therefore we should prioritize our spirituality, because this physical aspect is very limited and limiting. So yeah, you have to be open and available for the divine to work through you, and also for you to be receptive for the divine to send others to work through, to be a blessing for your life and you be a blessing to theirs. But you have to have the intuitive awareness to be able to recognize when that is happening. Because very much so, you will be called to, the divine will get you alone and you will have a one-on-one with the divine. It'll be just you and God. And then after that phase is complete, the divine will connect you with other souls who are also healing, and then you guys, the healing journey and the healing process can continue. The alchemical, transformative growth, evolution process can continue through the connections and the relationships that you have. So that's why it's imperative that you are able to discern and properly recognize and distinguish and determine, is this relationship here, connection, is this here to heal me or to hurt me? You need to ask yourself that. Was this person sent by the divine, or was it sent by the devil? Frequency. Because it's an energy within a person. It's a spirit within a person. It's not a person itself. So you have to ask yourself these things wholeheartedly. And be prepared for the answer, for the response. Your relationship with the divine is the most important relationship you will ever have. It's also, at the same time, a relationship you are also having with yourself. They are one and the same. You are already genetically constructed and put together so that each growth phase you go through on your spiritual journey, you will notice that there will be aspects of yourself based on the things you've prayed for and you asked for healing, help with, growth to happen within your character, your mentality, your emotional state. You will begin to recognize how there are things inside you that will activate within you. Just be patient. This also can happen through your healing with your connections and relationships with others who were divinely guided and sent in your life to assist you in your healing. You have to work through your insecurity, your fears, your shame, your guilt, your embarrassment, all those low-level frequency thoughts and emotions. You have to work through that and be able to recognize it and see it when it's happening, so that you can properly so you can properly recognize and acknowledge, like, okay, this is blocking me from my healing and me connecting with divine, because these frequencies do not resonate and reflect with the divine. The divine is of a higher frequency. It's a frequency of love. And if I'm insecure, and if I'm, feeling fears and fearful and shameful and embarrassed, it's like, no, love, like, we're here to learn. You have to be compassionate and gentle and patient and kind and loving with yourself, because the divine is. And if you're serious about your healing and your growth and connecting and having that relationship, you got to push through that. Those emotions are a waste of time and a waste of energy. A lot of people struggle with that and have a hard time pushing through and working through those emotions. But you have to want it so bad that you be like, you're not gonna give up on yourself. I encourage and advise that you do not give up on yourself. Be relentless, be resilient, and have unwavering faith. And don't just have unwavering faith, but also be willing and ready to take action, to act on that faith when it comes time to. Because in the Bible textbook for Earth School, it says that faith without works is dead. So you can have all the faith in the world all day, every day. If you're not acting on that faith, what's gonna be produced, what's gonna be created from that? And once again, that's balancing that feminine and masculine energy, because faith is internal. And being able to do the work and to take action, that's masculine. So you combining the two, you're able to properly create and produce. So yeah. Well, friends and family, I'm going to end it here. I hope that this helped you. I hope that this gave you some clarity, some aha moment, a higher, greater perspective. Continue to be the... Look at me, I'm getting tongue twisted. That's all that caffeine I had. Continue to be the most healed, highest versions of you, okay? Take care and see you on the next one. Peace out.